والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تمسك بسنته بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد, after praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending the salutations upon the Messenger alayhi salatu wasalam, and upon his family and his companions, and upon all those who follow upon his guidance into the establishment of the last day, to proceed, ikhwan, فاللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Glory belongs to you, Ya Allah. Verily we have no knowledge except that which you have taught us. And indeed you, Ya Allah, you are the all-knower and the all-wise. You are the all-knower and the all-wise. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع ومن قلب لا يخشع ومن نفس لا تشبع ومن دعاء لا يسمع. Verily, Allah, we seek refuge with you from knowledge that has no benefit, and from a heart that has no fear, and from a soul that has no satisfaction nor contentment, and from a dua that goes unanswered. To proceed, إخوان, فنبدأ إن شاء الله تعالى في هذه الليلة الدرس للعائلة وهو في فن الفقه. في فن الفقه. So tonight we're starting our first, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. We're starting our first family class, inshallah ta'ala, this night. And this class is going to be regarding al-fiqh. So write this down, ya ikhwan. Ad-dars fil fiqh. So you're going to write F-I-Q-H. Al-fiqh. Al-fiqh. F-I-Q-H. Al-fiqh. فما معنى الفقه? So what does it mean, الفقه? الفقه يا إخوان في اللغة الفهم. In the Arabic language, the next thing you're going to write down is the meaning of fiqh. What does it mean, الفقه? الفقه في لغة العرب الفهم. The word الفقه, miracle, in the Arabic language is understanding. And G, the word al-fiqh means understanding. فعندما نسألكم ما معنى الفقه تقولون الفهم. So when we ask you what does it mean al-fiqh, you say understanding. فإذا أقول لكم يا إخوان ما فقه الصيام, ماذا أقول? So if someone was to say to you, what's the fiqh of fasting? What does this mean, Ummi?
Understanding
Of
fasting.
فإذا أقول لك يا miracle ما هو الفقه? ما هو فقه الصلاة? If I say to you, what's the fiqh of prayer? ماذا أقول? What are we saying?
Understanding of prayer.
Miracle.
Oh, my bad.
فقه الصلاة, what does it mean? The understanding of prayer. ففقه البيع صورة, what does it mean? The fiqh of buying and trading. The understanding of buying and trading. فأقول لك يا أنجين ما معنى فقه القرآن? If I say to you, what's the fiqh of the Quran? Understanding of the Quran. فمعنى الفقه في اللغة الفهم. So the point here, يا إخوان, what I want you sisters to understand is that the word al-fiqh means understanding. فنبدأ إن شاء الله تعالى في هذا الكتاب وهو كتاب عظيم جدا للمبتدئ. So this book that we're going to discuss, inshallah, it's a nice sized book. It's going to take us 4 months to complete, inshallah. وهو كتاب عظيم. It's a tremendous book يا إخوان. يسمى بداية المتفقه. The next thing I want you sisters to write down is the name of the book we're going to study. This book is called بداية المتفقه. بداية B-I-D. بداية B-I-D-A-A. Y-A. T-U. Bidayatu. Next word. A-L. M. U-T. A-F. I. Q. Q.
Two Q's.
Two Q's. I-H. Bidayatu al-mutafaqqih. Bidayatu al-mutafaqqih. In English, what does that mean? In English, the beginning of the one seeking understanding. The beginning of the one seeking understanding.
Of the one understanding.
The one seeking.
The one seeking.
The name of the book, Bidayatu al-Mutafaqqih. In English, the beginning of the one seeking knowledge. His beginning path. The beginning of the one seeking knowledge.
Seeking knowledge or understanding.
Afwan, seeking understanding. You couldn't get your computer engine to start?
It's just acting stupid.
Look at after class إن شاء الله. طيب مؤلف هذا الكتاب هو وحيد عبد السلام بالي. The next thing you sisters are going to write down is the author of the book. So we have the name of the book, Bidayatu al-Mutafaqqih. The beginning of the one seeking understanding. The author of the book هو الشيخ وحيد عبد السلام بالي. The name of the author, his name is Wahid, Sheikh Wahid Abdul Salam Bali. Wahid Abdul Salam.
W-H-E-E-D.
W-H, you can say that. W-H. W-A-H.
Yeah. W-A-H-E-E-D.
Really catch up.
It's okay. Write what you have the ability to write.
Wahid.
Wahid. W-A-H-I-I or I-D or E-D. That's fine. Wahid or W-A-H-E-E-D. Abdul Salam. A-B-D-U-S. Salam. S-A-L-A-A-M. Wahid Abdul Salam Bali. B-A-A-L-I. So now we have three things here, Juan. Host first. Ummi, what's the name of the book?
The name of the book is Al-Muta.
She got one word. Bidayatu.
Oh. Badayatu Alafa
Muta.
Amuta
Faqih.
Okay.
Good. Mu'alliful Kitab. Miracle. Who's the author of the book?
Sheikh
Wahid
Wahid
Abdul Salam بالي. طيب. قال رحمه طيب وهو شيخ في إفريقي. He's a scholar in the lands of Africa. وهو من تلاميذ العثيمين وابن باز وغيرهما. He's there now, still alive. He lives in Egypt, in Africa. He's from the students of Sheikh Uthaymeen, Sheikh bin Baz, rahimahullah ta'ala. طيب. فقال كتاب طهارة. So he begins. The next thing you're going to write down is the first chapter we're going to do. Just write book of purification. كتاب طهارة. كتاب الطهارة. Book of purification. P-U-R-I It's not a spelling test also, ya ikhwan. These are your own notes. Kitab al-Tahara, the book of purification. قال وهي رفع الحدث وزوال الخبث. What does it mean, purification? He says it is the removal of the state of being impure. In Islam, when you say purification, it means رفع الحدث, to remove from the state of being impure. To remove from the state of being impure.
How do you spell impure?
Just write IMP and put period. And we'll come back and finish. You gotta stop trying to write every word out. Huh?
Impure.
The removal from the state of being impure. IMPURE. The removal of being in the state of impure. وَزَوَالُ الْخَبَثِ. And second part, this part has two meanings. Or this meaning has two parts. The removal from being from the state of being impure, and وَزَوَالُ الْخَبَثِ, and to remove something that's impure. One is talking about a state, and one is a thing.
And to what?
And to remove. That was the first
okay.
part.
Now the second part.
Second part, and to remove something that's impure. Two parts. One is a state, and one is a thing itself. One is something you can't touch. The state of being impure. The man passed gas. He's in the state of impurity. And to remove something that's impure. رَفِعُ الْحَدَثِ وَزَوَالُ الْخَبَثِ. To remove from the state of being impure, and to remove something that's impure itself. طيب. Into my, you guys understand that? طيب. فما هو الحدث? The next definition, we'll do one more inshallah. The next definition is al-hadath. Next word you're going to write down, skip a few lines. H-A.
Wait a minute. H-A.
D.
D.
A. T-H. Hadath. Hadath. Circle it. Hadath. H-A-D-A-T-H. طيب الحدث هو الوصف القائم بالبدن المانع من الصلاة ونحوها ويكون خاصا بالبدن. طيب the state it is. This is definition. Be patient, it's kind of lengthy. You don't have to write it word for word. Just understand it first. It's a description. Hadath is a description. A description of the state. A description of the state of one's body. What is a hadath? The description, miracle, of the state of one's body. Next part. That prohibits. P-R-O-H-I-B-I-T. Prohibits from prayer. So we have al-hadath. What's al-hadath? The state What you have, the description.
Description of the state of one's body that prohibits from prayer.
From prayer. طيب
What does
أمي,
that
what do you
mean?
have?
Like,
What's a hadath, أمي?
it is a description of the state of one's body that prohibits from prayer.
Good. Miracle, what's a hadath?
It's a description of the state of one's body prohibits from prayer.
Good. Surah?
It's a description. It's a description of the state of one's body that prohibits from prayer.
And Jean?
It's a description of the state of one's body that prohibits from prayer.
No, it's a group.
أحسنتم. طيب ما هو الوصف القائم بالبدن المانع من الصلاة? What's the state or the description of the body, of one's body, that prohibits the person from prayer?
Hello?
What's
You're
that?
asking?
Who can answer?
Say it again. Repeat it.
What's the description of the state of one's body that prohibits the person from praying?
If they're in their menstrual,
Angie?
or if they
Like past gas?
Mm.
Is that what you
if they
said?
spill something on them.
Umi?
What? What is
Oh.
description?
What's the description of the state of one's body that prohibits the person from prayer?
I got it.
Menstruation?
Miracle?
If they like have pets and stuff.
No, if they're not dressed properly.
Angie?
Gussel?
Oh, come on يا إخوان.
Put nail polish.
اقرأ الذي عندك يا Miracle. Read what you have. The last thing you wrote.
That would make you can't pray.
The description of the state.
What's the description of the state? Read the word before that.
It's a description.
Read the word before that.
I'll have that.
Al-hadath. I sent you a miracle. What's the hadath?
Description of one state that prohibits them from prayer.
طيب, do you guys understand that?
Yes.
طيب, if I say to you,
Wait.
what's a description of the state of one's
So
body
you say I'll
that prohibits the
al-hadath.
person from prayer? This is al-hadath.
I had that.
Now I understand.
You guys with me? I just flipped it around.
Yes, you
Okay.
did. You was
Yo,
sneaky with it.
I was about to go in. I was about to name everything from head to toe.
Hey, well, you know,
طيب مثال هذا, an example of that يا إخوان. طيب اكتب هذا. Write this down يا إخوان. الحدث حدثان. There are two types of hadath. What's a hadath, Angie?
description of one state that prohibits them from prayer.
MashaAllah. Miracle. A description of one's body that prohibits the person from praying is called what?
I'll have that.
Al-hadath. طيب Ummi, what's a hadath?
Is a description of the state of one's body that prohibits from prayer.
أحسنتي. Trick question. الحدث يصف ماذا? A hadath is a description of what?
A description of the
one's body.
state
Of the
of
body.
one's
The state of one's body. طيب. يمنع ماذا, Angie? Al-hadath prohibits a person from doing what?
Had that
Prohibits
them from prayer.
from prayer. طيب. طيب. الحدث حدثان. There are two types of hadath. So now it's going to get a little tricky.
Okay.
Inshallah.
I'm ready.
الحدث حدثان. There are two types of الحدث. The first one, الحدث الصغرى, the minor hadath. Write this down, يا إخوان. The first type is the minor hadath.
And it's called al-hadath.
الحدث, or you can say الحدث الأصغر. Make it easy. A-S. A-S.
Head of what?
A-S.
Okay.
I'll have that
A-S.
like this one.
The same word. A-S.
Uh-huh.
G.
G.
A-R.
A-R.
الحدث الأصغر. In English, minor state
A minor state.
of being impure. So what do you think the second one is going to be?
Major.
I sent him. The second one is الحدث الأكبر, major state of impurity.
And part two is what? Al-hadath.
Al-Akbar. A-K.
Amen.
A-K.
A-K.
B-A-R. Al-Hadathu. First one. Al-Asgaru. Al-Asgaru.
You're talking on a roll, right?
Second state.
Fast.
Write this down, Miracle. Asgar. A-S.
G-A-R.
G-A-R. Second category. Akbar. A-K.
A-K-B-A-R.
B-A-R.
It's the first
Ahadath
one. Now put another one.
Akbar.
Hadath al-Asgar
That's
and
called
Hadath
Because it's two of them.
al-Akbar.
So put one right here.
a major.
And then
Major state of impurity or being impure,
two, and then
and a
put
minor
that
state of
again.
being impure. طيب. الحدث الأصغر, the first category, هو ما يوجب الوضوء. The first state, what's his name, Angie? The first state of hadath, first category? Asghar. What is this one? This one is the state that requires the person to make wudu. This is the state that requires the person to make wudu.
Which one is that?
The minor. The minor state of impurity. ما يوجب الوضوء. This one requires, necessitates, it makes the person need a wudu. طيب. مثال هذا, an example of
So
this.
this state is the state that requires a person to make wudu.
مثال هذا النوم. An example of this engine is sleep. إذا العبد ينام يجب عليه قبل أن يصلي أن يتوضأ. If the person goes to sleep before they pray any prayer, they have to make wudu. So sleep is something that makes a person have to make wudu. طيب.
That's minor or major?
طيب, we get another example. Not sleep, يا إخوان. لا, take that away. Not sleep. كالبول, like using the bathroom. عفوا, not sleep.
What's called
نغير هذا. That was a slip of the tongue.
What's called bird?
Bowl, like doing a number 1 or number 2 when you go to the bathroom. طيب. If the person استخدم الحمام رقم الأول والثاني يجب عليه قبل أن يصلي الوضوء. If the person uses the bathroom and they do a number 1 or number 2, they just can't turn around and pray. When it's time to pray, they have to make a wudu. So after you have used the bathroom, you're in a state of minor hadath. You're in a state of minor impurity. Meaning, you need a wudu before you pray.
Why do we have to make a wudu every time we go 1 or 2 or?
Because you're in a state of minor impurity. Before you pray, you have to purify yourself.
So that's how.
Yeah, what's purify me?
We'll come back. You have to wash up. You have to wash yourself. You have to make yourself pure.
Now you gotta make wudu after you use the restroom. Because when you use the restroom, that's nasty. You gotta wash your hands. You gotta purify yourself so you're nice and clean, right? That's what you gotta do. Okay.
طيب. والحدث الأكبر, as for the major impurity, هو ما يوجب الغسل. It is a state that requires the person to wash their whole body. They have to make a ghusl. It's a state that requires the person to make a ghusl. So one requires you to make a wudu, and one requires you to make a ghusl.
Can you spell that?
G-H UST or USL غسل GHUSL. فالأكبر يوجب الغسل والأصغر يوجب الوضوء.
Do we have to write it like you said, or write it
That's fine.
the way we?
You can write it like that. That's fine. طيب. The major state of impurity يا إخوان يا أخوات requires you to make a what? A ghusl. And the minor impurity requires you to make wudu. طيب مثال الحدث الأكبر, an example of major impurity, الجنابة. When the married man is with his wife, or vice versa, when they touch one another, you just can't turn around and say Allahu Akbar now.
That gotta be ghusl.
إلا في حال واحد. The man who's with his wife, the wife that's with the man, can't just turn around and pray. Except in one example. Who can mention?
Say it again.
Generally,
No,
the man
say it
and the
again.
woman, they touch each other,
Mhm.
can't turn around and just pray. They have to what? Make a ghusl. طيب. Except in one instance.
Well, it's not possible.
If they don't,
Travel.
body parts don't touch, like down
That
here.
wouldn't be relations if they did.
I'm just saying, or if they don't.
Is that if you can't, if you just no
If
way
it-
possible, right?
If what? Explain.
If it's just no way possible.
To do what?
To go so.
Hey, you don't have the ability to make a ghusl.
And then
Now you
that's-
fear Allah to the best of your ability. Say you have
or
no
you
water.
can have, or if you ain't got no water, you can also make what is it called?
Dry
Tasneem?
ghusl.
Dry.
Tayammum. But you have to have that. You
Yeah.
just can't make tayammum from anything.
No, I know. I know
So,
that.
If you have no water,
Uh-huh.
and you have no dust or sand or dirt to make
and then there's
tayammum,
no way possible
tayammum
to
is not from
stop all
anything.
that stuff.
Tayammum has to be from solid dirt or sand or the likes.
Yeah.
You just can't say, oh, dust. Let me grab this pillow.
No.
Can't do that.
No,
So
I know.
you don't have water.
Yeah.
Right. Now that I've read a few times. That's
Alhamdulillah. If you don't have water and you don't have no dirt, now you
Yeah,
fear
no,
Allah
no.
best of your ability,
Uh-huh.
you have to pray.
Yeah.
For example,
Mhm.
you just can't say, oh, I need a ghusl, no water. Nah, you fear Allah to the best of your ability. You have dirt, you have to use the dirt. You have no dirt, have no water, no dirt. You just can't say, oh, you know what? The whole day, la. You fear Allah to the best of your ability. That's a principle. You always fear Allah to the best of your ability.
Or you can just take a water with you every time you go somewhere.
Or you could try to take a water with you everywhere you go. What if you get thirsty? You drink your water.
Take 2 drinks of water.
I remember we was traveling, me and Ali, we bought a bottle of water.
Alhamdulillah, that's good. You could do that. طيب عندنا الآن we have a few more definitions يا إخوان.
Okay. I need you ready to get those for the baby's house.
طيب the word الخبث, skip a space, الخبث, A-L
Wait a minute now.
CL or SL?
A-L
A-L-H.
K-H K-H
Mm-hmm.
A-B-U-T-H.
So this is our
الخبث وهو النجاسة, and it is a thing that's impure. A thing that's impure. الخبث هو النجاسة. الخبث is a thing that's impure. ويكون في ثلاثة أشياء, and this thing that's impure can be on one of 3 things. And it's important, ya ikhwan. And maybe I've heard this before. This khabath, what is khabath, Miracle?
Cobalt is a thing that's impure.
جيد. طيب وهو قد يكون على 3 أشياء, and it can be on one of 3 things. الأول, the first. على البدن. The first thing it can be is on your body, on your person, on yourself. It can be on your body. Something impure can be on you. A dog can lick you. The saliva of the dog is impure. If a dog licks your body, you have to wash this thing off your body. So the first place this impurity can be is on your person, on yourself. على البدن, on your body. والثاني على الثوب. The second thing it can be is on your garment. First place this impurity can be is on your body, on yourself. Second thing, on your garment. If a dog licks your garment, you can't pray in that garment. You have to clean it first. If a newborn child, and it's different on the child of the boy and the child of the girl, the baby boy and the baby girl, scholars differ. If it's a baby boy who urinates on your thobe, all you have to do is take some water and sprinkle it on the garment. If it's a girl, you have to cleanse the urine from the garment.
Yeah, I already know we're going over this.
طيب. If the impurity is on your garment, you can't pray with that garment. You have to get that impurity off your garment. Your khimar, your thobe, your jacket, your pant, whatever the thing is, you have to get off your garment. طيب. والثالث, and the third thing, al-makan, is your place.
Take my overgarment off.
Is your place. The place that you're praying in.
Yeah.
You have to remove this impurity from that place. 3 things the khabath can be on. Yourself, your body, meaning your garment, and the place.
Fit your body. You got your body. You got your garment. You got your place. Right there.
And the place of prayer.
Beth. Aki al-Baf.
Al-khabath. Al-khabath.
Al-Khabath.
Al-khabath.
Al-Khabath.
طيب, we'll do one last thing. We went for 30 minutes. We'll do one more thing, inshallah. قال باب المياه. Skip a few lines or go to a new page. He says, باب المياه, the chapter of water. Skip a space, a couple spaces, or go to one new page. باب المياه.
How you spell it?
The chapter.
Chapter of water.
CH period.
Oh, I know how to spell Jack.
Water.
No, just hit chapter of water.
Chapter of water. Skip a couple lines. قال أقسام مياه ثلاثة. There are 3 types of water. How many types of water? 3. 3 types of water. قال بعض العلماء 2. Some scholars, this is just a benefit, you don't have to write this. We're going to go with the sheikh. But some scholars say there's only 2 types of water. Some say 3, some say 2. Right?
Scholars differ.
Scholars differ. Some say 3, some say 2. Right, the correct is 2. But some say 3, some say 2. We're just reading what the sheikh says. But the strongest opinion is that there are only 2 types. Pure and impure. But we'll see what the sheikh says. Some say 3, some say 2. طيب, الأول طهور. The first type of water is pure water. First type of water miracle is pure water. PR. That's good. PR period. Teach you some shorthand. Then you come back later and make it neat. Pure. You don't gotta write every little letter. Takes too long. Come back and write it later on. When you guys study your notes. Hey, what's PR again? That's pure. What's CH? Chapter. طيب. طيب, ما هو طيب. الثاني, second type of water, طاهر. طاهر. Water that purifies. طيب, no, we'll take this. Don't translate it. Just put طاهر. T-A-A.
T-A-A.
H-I-R.
Pure water.
And go back to number 1, and I'll give you another
What is it?
benefit first.
What?
Go back to number 1, yeah, Juan, first.
Mm-hmm.
And put parentheses after pure water. Put T-H. Juan. T-A.
T-H-T-A.
T-A. H.
H.
U-U-R. So you can start learning the words and not just the translation.
Spell that again.
T-A.
Yeah.
H. U-U-R. Tahor. Tahor.
Is this word all? Are these words all one word? Like
What do
the
you mean?
letters together?
Huh?
Tahor.
T-H. Why keep saying T-H? T-A-H. U-U-R. One word. That's one word.
Yeah.
And then Tahor.
Mm-hmm. The
Meaning
second one's
pure
what I was
water.
talking about.
The second one, T-A-A. H-I-R. Tahir.
Tar here.
So 2 different words.
Okay, that's
2 different types of water.
Okay, I just was checking.
You guys with me?
Pure water and water that pure.
La la. Read what you have.
No, I'm reading.
Don't translate it. Don't translate
Okay.
it yet.
Tar
Tahir.
here.
What's the first one?
Tahor.
Tahor. This is how you can learn the words. If you don't have the Arabic or try the Arabic, you're going to say pure water. That's not the point. That's later.
Tahor.
Yeah.
Right now, I want you to learn the meaning, the word itself. The first one, tahor. This would circle that word. Write that word 10 times.
Tahor.
Circle it so you can go back and know you got to learn this word. Tahor. Write it 10 times. T A
And the other one.
H U U R. Tahor. Tahor.
Tahor.
What is tahor?
Pure water.
America. What is tahor?
Pure is
Did we define it yet? Did I tell you what it means yet?
No.
So what is it?
nothing.
Mm.
We don't know it yet.
We don't know it yet. I didn't.
Oh, no.
I didn't say that.
No. I get what he just said.
Say it.
I get what he just
Well,
said.
good. I know.
What does it mean on me? Tahor?
Listen,
What is tahor? What does it mean?
this is
Tahor
tahor.
is
Pure
pure
water.
water.
Is tahor.
Mm.
But it's no. That's the name of
It's
it.
nothing.
It's nothing.
What does it
That's
mean,
the name
Miracle?
of it.
What's
We didn't
tahor?
define it yet.
Yeah.
Nothing.
We didn't go over it yet.
Okay.
Allah Alam.
He just told you the name of it.
Oh,
Right?
tahor.
We didn't define
What's
it yet.
the first name?
Tahor.
Tell me.
Tahor.
Yeah, what is it?
Tahor is pure water.
No.
Mm.
No, it's not.
That
No,
is
nothing.
tahor. It's nothing.
We didn't go over
He
it
didn't
yet.
give
He
us
didn't
the
give us the
definition.
Oh, I'm looking at the first word. What's
Because that's why he said go back and I'm gonna give you the Arabic word to it.
See, instead of Ikhwan, you want to start trying your best not
You
to
get it
translate everything.
I get what he's saying.
That's only the translation.
I'll give you an example.
Tahor.
Like, Miracle, what does the word al-um mean?
Huh?
Al-um. What does it mean?
Where are we at?
What
No,
does the
it's
word
not on here.
um
I'm
mean?
asking you.
Al-um.
Oh.
How do you translate al-um
What's ummi?
into English?
Oh. Mom.
Like, mom, mother. What does it mean? Not the translation.
Oh.
What does it mean?
Mommy or mother?
Anjing, what does the word mother mean in English?
It's a caregiver.
Okay, someone, the caregiver, the one that you come from biologically,
Mhm.
the one who birthed you.
Exactly.
One is a translation, one is a meaning.
Uh-huh.
Stop trying to translate as a definition. Two different things.
I get it.
Okay.
When
I
you
get what
translate, all you're doing is coming from one language to another language.
Yeah.
When you define something,
This is
you're
only
given the
the
meaning of it.
translation. It's not
Yeah.
the meaning.
You guys with me?
Yep.
So I gave you
It's
another.
not the
I gave you an
meaning, it's
example.
only
Another
the
example.
translation.
How would you translate كيف نترجم كلمة مسجد? Whose turn? Surah. How would you translate the word masjid?
Masjid,
A
the
love
house of
song.
prayer.
Like house of prayer. That's a good one. What else? Miracle.
A love song.
Allah's house. Allah's house.
Yeah, house.
Right? Ummi, how would you translate masjid? You have the same one? You have another one? They're good ones.
of worship.
House of worship.
Yeah, house of worship.
Right? And Gene, what's the meaning of a masjid in English?
A meaning?
Mm.
A place of worship.
A place of worship. Okay. Define it. Don't translate it. Give me the meaning of it.
A gathering.
Mm.
A place where Muslims come to pray.
Like that, but you see my point?
Yeah.
One is a translation, one is a meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. When someone says meaning, you're not talking about one language to another language. La. Whatever language you're talking in, English, Spanish, Arabic, you're given the definition of it.
Yeah.
Translation is one thing. So I didn't want you to learn what's the first type of water? Pure water. That's the translation of it.
Yeah.
That's not the meaning of it.
Okay.
You understand?
I got you.
So first, what I want y'all to try to start
When
doing,
they say, what's the first one? You said top water.
yeah, you're going to say pure, because that's our language. That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's not the name of the category.
Right.
Right? So I want you guys to write first category of water, tahur. We didn't define it yet. What does it mean? We didn't mention it yet.
know.
Right? We're not done. Second category is tahir.
Tahir.
They're from the same origin, but two different words. Tahur,
Tahor.
tahir.
Tahir.
What's the first category?
Tahor.
Second category?
Tahir.
Tahur,
Tahor.
tahir.
Tahir.
Right. Last category. Third category, we're almost done. Third category is najas.
Najas.
Najas. N-A.
Impure.
N-A. J-A-S. N-A. J-A-S.
Najas.
N-A. J-A-S. So we have how many categories of water, Angie?
3.
3. Some scholars say soda.
Some say 3, some say 2.
Right. Who's turn? Miracle. What's the first category of water? Tahur. Ummi. Second category of water?
Tahir.
Tahir. Third category, Angie?
Najas.
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 Najas. Don't elongate. Najas.
Najas.
So you guys with me?
Okay.
Diet.
So we're going to do one last part and we're done. We're only going to define one of them. And we'll save the next 2 for next week. So we have 3 types of water.
Najas. Oh, you got
Tahur,
impure.
tahir, najas.
Najas.
Right? Tahur is a part of what? Trick question. Tahur is a part of what?
What is up?
Water. I sent it on me. Najas is a part of what? A type of what?
Water.
Water. And tahir is a type of what?
Water.
Water. Water has how many parts?
3.
3. Right. What does it mean? Tahur. Go back to the first one. Now we're going to define it.
Okay.
Now we're going to bring the meaning.
Okay.
Right?
Bring it.
طيب طهور هو الماء الباقي على خلقه. It is water, Engine, that remains in its natural state. Water that remains in its natural state. Water that remains in its natural state. You guys understand that? Now you can translate it. What's the translation?
Pure water.
Pure water.
Tahur.
Tahur. Now you can translate it. Pure. What does pure water mean in English? Water
That remains in its natural state.
that remains in its natural state.
That remains in its natural state.
So if I say to you, what's pure water? What's the meaning of pure water, Ummi? How would you reply?
It remains in its natural state.
Water that remains in its natural state. You guys with me? Tayyip, a little small quiz and then we're done. Miracle. Tayyip, you guys can look at your notes if you wish. Try to recall it first. If you can't recall it, go back to your notes. And then we're done. Tayyip, tonight we talked about what subject? Miracle.
That's my stomach.
Pure for?
Pure for water.
Purification.
Yeah, purification.
Quiet. We read from the book that's called Surah. These are what you want. You go back to and study. Tomorrow, the next day, take 10 minutes of your day and reread your notes. Bidayatu al-mutafakkih. Bidayatu al-mutafakkih. Al-mutafakkih.
Don't say that again.
طيب. Bidayatu al-mutafakkih. The beginning of the one seeking understanding. Angie, man al-mu'allif, who's the author of the book?
Why?
MashaAllah. Abdul Salam
Salam
Bali.
Bali.
MashaAllah, Angie. طيب. كم أقسام المياه أمي? How many types of water are there?
3.
3. Miracle, what's one of the types of water? Without looking. Huh?
How do you say it?
What's the name of it? Go, you can look. One type of water is called Tahir. Another type of water, Surah. Tahur. Last type, engine. Najas. Whose turn? Ummi. What is najas? Trick question.
I don't know. You can tell me.
We didn't mention. Oh, whose turn? Miracle. What is Tahir? Trick question. Surah, what is Tahir? We didn't go over that. Whose turn? And Jean, what is Tahur? The meaning, not the translation. What is Tahur?
Oh, water in its natural state.
Water that remains
In its
in its natural
natural
state. I sent. Whose turn? Ummi, what is Al-Khabath? What is Al-Khabath? A thing?
A description? No.
Al-Khabath.
Is a description of the state of one's body
Close. You're right there. Super close. Right beside you.
that prohibits from
Super close. What's our miracle? Al-Khabath.
Oh.
What does it mean about combat?
Oh. Surah. Al-Khabath.
No, I mean, he just said combat.
What does it mean?
A thing that is impure that it can be of one of 3 things.
Something that's impure.
Yes.
And this impurity can be on one of 3 things. We're almost done. Angie, what's one of them?
Your body.
Your body. Ummi.
The overgarment.
Your garment. Miracle. 3rd one. Something that's impure. Al-Najas. Al-Khabath. قد يكون عينة. It can be where? On your garment. On your body. And the last one. On. In the place that you're trying to pray in. طيب. So we'll stop there. إخوان نتوقف هنا وعليكم أن تراجعوا وتحفظوا and go back and review, memorize. Take 10 minutes of your day. It don't got to be all day long. It don't got to be 3 hours. Take 10 minutes, a half hour, and review your notes. طيب. فإن أصبت فمن الله وإن أخطأت فمن نفسي. Anything I said that's correct is from Allah. Anything I said is incorrect is from myself. وجزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. For our brothers online, we'll stop there. And may Allah honor you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How you pronounce that?
الفقه.
Al-fiqh.
الفقه.